Food for thought. Our organizational overview are to reduce hunger in California and to improve the quality of life for our homeless population. To achieve this objective, we intend to provide a 24-hour hunger prevention hotline, and feeding centers and shelter for the homeless. We intend to work hard to uplift and stabilize our homeless population to become independent in a very short time. In the long run, we will eradicate hunger in California and we will make the less privileged as comfortable as possible.
Hi, my name is
Thank you.
Azalea Angel, and I'll be providing you with the mission statement for Food for Thought. Our mission is to prevent hunger by providing food to California's vulnerable and most disadvantaged persons and families.
Hi there. My name is Clark Williamson, and I will be explaining the 1 to 10 year plan as well as the headquarters layout. Year 1 is mostly about opening up our first location, which would also act as a headquarters for us in the present and the future. At the end of the year, hiring more staff is dependent on success. Year 5, finding more ways to help and fight hunger, and figuring out what is or isn't effective. By year 5, we plan to be an established nonprofit, gaining more funding and using that funding to experiment in new ways to help our community. Year 10, opening up locations across the United States. This way, we can have centralized hubs in major cities. Having this would help us be able to combat hunger in many states, not just California. Turning our nonprofit into national help maximizes the number of people we can give aid to. The key points of the building are highlighted by various colors. Red arrows indicate exit routes. The blue icon is the shelter where we can provide the homeless a temporary living quarter. The green icon is the help desk, check-in center, and main entrance. The black icon, where the calling desk for our 24/7 hunger prevention hotline are held. The yellow icons are the bathrooms. The orange icon is the main offices. This center acts as a place of help, but also it is our headquarters and workspace. The purple icon is the kitchen where we will prepare hot food for the homeless 3 times a day if needed.
My name is Jesse, and I was in charge of creating the employment policies and staff and volunteer benefits for my nonprofit Food for Thought. Starting with employment policies, to be an employee at our organization, you must be a minimum age of 18, a minimum age of 15 to volunteer, but only with the written permission of a parent or legal guardian. If while talking with a patron, you find yourself touched by their story, before pulling out your phone to record, please respect their privacy and ask for permission. Here at Food for Thought, we love to supply an endless amount of food for our clients, but we don't have the necessary resources to do this. For that reason, we only allow a maximum amount of 2 helpings per patron. Any leftovers will be served on a first-come, first-served basis. Drug use is absolutely prohibited while being employed or volunteering at our organization. Employees and volunteers will be randomly tested twice a month. Moving on to the staff and volunteer benefits, after being an employee full-time for a minimum of 8 weeks, a comprehensive medical plan including health, prescription, vision, and dental plans will be available. For our volunteers, they will be able to complete their community service hours by volunteering at Food for Thought. Here at Food for Thought, we know how expensive reliable transportation can be. This is why we offer bi-weekly gas cards or bus passes for both employees and volunteers. For our employees and volunteers who are active college students, Food for Thought will provide a tuition assistance, must provide current term of classes and financial aid award letter to be considered. Lastly, for our high school student volunteers, Food for Thought will be more than willing to provide letters of recommendations for college applications.
My name is Christian, and we here at Food for Thought are geared towards a more common ground towards the common people. We socialize towards the common people, and we pride ourselves in the high value of work we offer. We are not afraid to take risks that would otherwise hinder the growth of other companies. No one is ever above anyone else when we serve those with the confidence that we make sure we display at our establishment. As any growing company requires, funding is an important resource that we will be looking for from the investors. Primarily, we will be spreading our message throughout to those who are willing to hear our cause. Helping the less fortunate has no monetary value, but instead it requires the aid of the average people to help those in need. We will spread our message in public places, newspapers, and any word of mouth. We pride ourselves with using quality but affordable ingredients for the establishment. We are also interested in partnering up with any company that shares our business practices, as tackling the issue head-on in greater numbers will resolve the issue.
My name is James McGee, and I'm going to be talking about management style. The more people we can feed, the better. To achieve this, we would need to be as highly organized and efficient as possible. We aim to have a management style that is structured, but not too rigid, flexible, but not too lax. A permissive management style would be a happy medium for our nonprofit organization. We want managers and employers to collaborate on making decisions for our nonprofit, since the employees will be the only ones working with our clients. Their feedback would be highly valued. Communication style. A horizontal communication style would work best for our nonprofit. At the beginning of each workday, employees will be given a task to complete by the end of each shift. This ensures that there is no confusion about anyone's roles and that everything gets done as efficiently as possible. If an employee cannot resolve an issue on their own, it is important that they escalate this issue to management. Building good rapport is one of the most important factors in a horizontal communication style. Rapport is defined as understanding one another to work better and to get the job done.
My name is Claudia, and I will be explaining the detailed organization structure and the one-year budget. Our organization is divided into production payroll, production expenses, utilities, insurance, cost of rent, advertising, and other expenses. The detailed organizational structure is consisted into manager, supervisor, assistant, and employees. The manager is in charge of the whole organization, the head of our work. The responsibilities of the manager are to oversee and lead the work of a group of employees in many instances. The supervisor, setting goals for performance and deadlines in ways that comply with the company's plans and visions. The assistant is managing filing systems, doing paperwork, and answering calls. The employees report any hazards, injuries to your supervisor, and cooperate with their employer when they require something to be done for safety and health at the workplace.
We originally got the idea of Food for Thought from this pizza place located in Philadelphia called Rosa's Fresh Pizza. What they do with this pizza place, they have a pay-it-forward system where the customers could pre-order a pizza slice for those that are homeless, and what the homeless do when they come in for a pizza slice, they redeem it with one of the sticky notes that are on the wall.
Once again, we are Food for Thought. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.